Yes guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. My name's Toby Raison, and in today's video I've got a Pro Footballers Matchday Mobility Routine for you. That's right guys, today I'm going to be doing a follow along video, so if you want to do some mobility on a match day to get loosened up and ready to perform at the best of your abilities, you can use this video and then you'll be ready to go on a match day. You can also use this before training sessions and whenever you feel like you just need a bit of mobilisation. For all footballers, the hip area can be a real spot of tightness, and if it's not mobilised properly then it can really hinder your performance. So in this video I'm going to take you through all of my hip mobility routines that I use on a match day and training days so you can benefit your performance as well. I just want to say a quick special mention to Azza, the physio at Hereford, who helped put these together for me, and these are the ones that I use on a match day and training day, so cheers Azza. So before we start our Pro Footballers Matchday Mobility Routine, I'm actually going to talk to you quickly about the sponsor of today's video, OneFootball. OneFootball is a free footballing app that you can download on the App Store or on the Google Play Store if you're on Android. And the OneFootball app is the best app to keep up to date with all the latest things that are going on in the footballing world. Also, you can use it to keep up to date with your team, for example, my team Ipswich Town, and also you get all the latest highlight videos and all the latest news as well. So guys, make sure you go download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything that's going on in the footballing world. I'll leave a link down in my description. Let's carry on with the video. So the first exercise that we've got is the hip flexor lunge with external rotation. So if you get yourself into a normal hip flexor lunge like this, and then when you're in this position, bring your leg out to the side at the front and try and keep your core stabilised as well. I've got a GoPro up there, so hopefully you can see another angle as well. So all we're going to do is put our knee out to the side like that, and we're just going to do 10 of these on each side. And then swap over legs when you're ready. Take your time with these exercises. Everybody's going to be able to do these at different speeds as well, so literally just do it at your own pace. Pause the video if you have to. And once you're done with that, come back to your starting position. And now we're going to go into some seated hip rotations. So if you just want to sit upright, put your legs up to the side like this, you can use your arms to balance, and all we're going to do is we're just going to rotate our legs like this, and we're going to do 10 each side of these as well. So these are called seated hip rotations. Literally just tuck the one leg in and drop the other one out. And that is 10. So the next one is just a variation of these seated hip rotations. So this one's called seated hip rotation with hip extension. So it's going to be 5 each side, and what you're going to do is you're going to do the same as before, lean in, and then when you lean in, push up to the side with your glutes and stretch at the top. I'm going to sit back down, come around to the other side, same again, and then just push up at the top. You can use your backhand to help you get up as well. So we're going to do our seated hip rotation round and then push in at the top. Make sure you contract your glutes and then just hold at the top. 5 each side of these. This one's a bit more advanced and a little bit more difficult. And that is 5 each side. So like I said, these are going to be a lot harder for some people than others as well. I find these exercises really difficult, however some people find them really easy. It's literally about practicing them and getting better as well. A bit more mobile and more flexible. So next up we've got the single leg glute bridge with abduction. So what we're going to do is, we're going to do our normal single leg glute bridge, which looks a bit like that. When you come up on the one leg and flex up to the top like that. Hopefully you can see this one in the GoPro because it might be harder to see in the main camera. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up to the top like this. We're going to extend our other leg, and then we use your arms to balance, and we're going to bring it out to the side slowly like this. and then we're going to do 10 of these. So make sure your glute is flexed all the time, and just bring your leg out to the side like this. Nice and slowly. Try and keep your core engaged as well as your glute. And like I said, 10 each side. You might feel a few clicks in your groin for this one. If not, doesn't matter either way. And this one's a good one just to open up the groin and stretch those hips. And once you've done 10, rotate round and do the same the opposite way on the opposite leg. Nice and steady, do it at your own pace. Sometimes when you get tired, your bum will come down. Make sure you contract the glute and try and keep it up all the time. Something that I'm struggling with, and I'm just starting to get better at it myself. So that is 10 each side. So after you finish that one, we're going to go into a normal glute bridge. We're going to do 10 of these, and you're going to hold at the top for 2 seconds after each one. So you're going to come down like this, literally come up to the top, hold there, 2 seconds, down. And same again. And do 10 of these. So up, 1, 2, down. Up, 1, 2, down. 10 of these. Make sure you contract your glutes as much as possible on these ones. Two more. So once we've finished the double leg ones, we're going to go into 6 normal ones each side, single legged. So it's literally going to be going straight up and back down again. 6 each side. And then swap sides. Make sure you contract those glutes all the way up to the top. And the next exercise, we're going to go into some straight leg raises, and we're going to do 6 of these. So what we're going to do, lie flat, use your arms to help balance, and you're literally just going to try and contract and come all the way up to the top, just using your legs. This one also activates your core as well. Try and activate all the muscles. And one more. And then the next exercise we've got are straight leg windshield wipers. What we're going to do is we're going to lie flat on our back, and then we're going to bring our legs up to the top, and we're going to drop them down to the side, trying to maintain our shoulders on the floor, come all the way out here, and go all the way over to the other side. And we're going to do 6 each side. You might get a few clicks on this one. You should feel a good stretch in your lower back as well. Try and keep your legs as straight as possible, but you probably won't be able to keep them all the way straight. And then once you've done 6 each side, come back to the middle. So the next exercise we've got are prone hip rolls. So what we're going to do is we're going to lie on our front. It's probably best angle on the GoPro for this one. Lie on your front, put your arms up to the side, and and you're going to bring the one leg all the way around the back, trying to keep your chest on the floor, and then back to the centre. So try and keep your chest on the floor all times, bring your leg round, and touch up as far as you can on the far side. 6 on each side for this one. Should feel a good stretch in your lower back for this one. And once you're 6, go over to the opposite side. Slow and steady as well. Take your time on each exercise to get the most out of it. And then come back to the middle when you're done. Next one we've got is the butterfly glute bridge. So what we're going to do for this one, we're going to bring our soles of our feet together, probably the best angle on the GoPro again. Bring our soles of our feet together, lie down on our back, keeping the soles of the feet together, then contract your glutes, and then try and come up in the middle as far as you can. I'm not very mobile in the outside of my hips at the moment, so I need to get better at this one, but you should come up as far as you can in the middle, and then back down, and try and squeeze at the top as well. And we're going to do 10 of these. So come up and back down. You'll probably be able to get a lot higher than me on this one. Yeah, up in the middle and back down. Try and keep your legs out as well. No, it's difficult, but and 10 of these. And then come back to the middle. And the next exercise we've got are Supermans. So what you're going to do is you're going to come on your hands and knees like this, and you're going to go opposite hand, opposite leg. So you're going to touch in the middle and then all the way out. Make sure you stretch all the way out as well. Contract those glutes. Also make sure you engage your core for this exercise as well. And I'm just going to go 6 each side. And swap legs. So once you've done that one, come back to the middle and we're going to do some kneeling hip abductions. So what we're going to do, stay on the hands and knees again, and we're going to lift the one leg up, probably best angle on the GoPro again. We're going to lift the one leg out to the side as high as we can. And we're going to do 6 of these on each side. You might have heard of these called fire hydrants as well. It's exactly the same thing. 6 on each side. And once you've done them, we're going to do a very similar exercise, and this one is kneeling close the gate. So what we're going to do is going to do the same thing, but instead this time we're going to bring our leg backwards, and I'm just going to do a loop round back to the middle. I'm going to do 6 of these as well, just like closing the gate, like you would do normally in a warm-up. 6 of these. And switch legs. Might get a few clicks on these ones as well. And then when you've done 6, come back to the middle. And so for this next one, we're going to do some kneeling hip flexion. So what you're going to do is you're going to come onto one knee like this, and then you're going to bring your one leg out in front. And then when you're in this position, what you're going to try and do is you're going to try and bring that front foot up. And you bring it up as high as you can. It will really contract in here in the front of your hip flexor. And you're going to bring it up as far as you can. If you've got a wall to lean against, that's fine as well. So I could use this to lean onto the side. I'm just going to try and bring up my leg as far as I can. I'm going to do 6 of these. Trying to bring your sole off the floor. And then once you've done that first 6, switch legs. I'll come up to the front this time to show you a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is try and bring my front leg up, just using that hip flexor to try and contract my leg up and get that sole off the floor. I'm going to do 6 of these. And then that is us done. So that is my full match day hip mobility routine. Hopefully after you finish that, you should feel a lot more mobile in your hips, a lot more flexible, and now you should have a lot more mobilisation in this area, ready to go for your match day or for your training session. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to do some more videos like this in the future. I'm thinking probably do a glute activation video as well, so using resistance bands, and also a foam roller session as well. As you can see, I've got my foam roller here. I also do use this on a match day. So if you want to see some more videos like this one, make sure you leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys want to see, and also make sure you subscribe. Have a great match day if you've got a game today. I hope you perform well, and also if you've got a training session, go and enjoy it. But for now guys, until the next video, peace.